What if I told you that failing an exam could be the best thing that ever happens to you? Not once. Not twice. But again, and again, and again. This is not a story about a genius. It's a story about someone the system almost gave up on. And if you've ever felt like a failure, stay with me until the end, because this story might change how you see your own life. The exam hall was silent. Pens moved across paper. Pages turned. The clock kept ticking. He stared at the questions. His heart sank. He knew this feeling too well. That moment when your mind goes blank. When every hour of studying suddenly feels useless. When a quiet voice inside whispers, "You're not good enough." His name was Tom. And this wasn't his first failure. Tom failed his exam. Then he failed again. And again. Each result felt like a door slamming shut on his dreams. Friends moved forward while he stayed behind. Teachers stopped expecting much from him. Relatives asked questions that felt more like judgments. What happened this time? Did you even study? Maybe this isn't for you. Every failure chipped away at his confidence. Late nights turned into frustration. Motivation turned into doubt. Hope slowly faded into exhaustion. And one night, alone in his room, Tom finally asked himself the question many people are afraid to say out loud. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. Most people would have stopped there. Most people would have accepted that thought as truth. Most people would have quit. But Tom didn't. After another failed result, he sat in silence. No phone. No distractions. Just him and his thoughts. And for the first time, he stopped asking, "Why does this keep happening to me?" Instead, he asked something different. What is this failure trying to teach me? That single question changed everything. Tom realized something powerful. Failure wasn't punishing him. Failure was showing him the truth. It was showing him what didn't work. Where he was weak. What he needed to improve. Failure wasn't the end of the road. It was feedback. So he stopped doing what most people do. He stopped studying longer hours just to feel productive. He stopped rereading notes without understanding them. He stopped avoiding his mistakes. Instead, he studied smarter. He broke every subject into pieces. He practiced questions, not pages. He focused on understanding, not memorizing. Every wrong answer became a lesson. Every mistake became a strategy. Every failure became a guide. Progress was slow. Some days felt pointless. Some nights he wanted to give up again. But this time, quitting didn't feel like an option. Because now he understood something he never had before. Improvement comes before confidence. Not the other way around. Little by little, things began to change. One test score improved. Then another. Then another. Nothing dramatic. Nothing instant. Just steady progress. And for the first time, Tom wasn't afraid of exams. He understood them. When results were announced again, his hands still shook. But this time, his heart didn't sink. He looked at the paper. And noticed something far more important than the grade. He had proven something to himself. Failure did not define him. His response to failure did. Years passed. Tom graduated. He grew. He learned lessons far more valuable than anything written in a textbook. He learned discipline. He learned patience. He learned resilience. And something unexpected happened. Students started coming to him for advice. Not because he was the smartest. Not because he was perfect. But because he was honest. He talked about his failures. He talked about his doubts. He talked about the moments he almost quit. And people listened. Thousands of students followed him. Not for shortcuts. Not for tricks. But for one simple message. Failure is not the end. It is part of the process. Your grades do not define your intelligence. Your mistakes do not define your future. Your past does not define your potential. What defines you is what you do after you fall. If you're watching this right now, if you failed an exam, if you feel behind in life, if you feel embarrassed, frustrated, or stuck, listen carefully. You are not weak. You are not broken. And you are not finished. You are learning. Every successful person you admire failed first. They just didn't stop. They fell. They learned. They adapted. And they kept moving forward. Again. And again. And again. No matter how many times you fall. Get up. No matter how slow your progress feels. Keep going. Because success is not built on talent alone. It is built on resilience. And your story is far from over.